Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is WGSN-DB Going Solo Network Radio, TV and podcast, #1 Internet Singles Talk Network, Going Bold Wednesday. My name's Reverend Graham Williamson, and my show is called Dare to Dream. The topic today is what Spirit think of Christmas. Everybody's rushing around. Everybody's getting things for everybody else. And a lot of people forget the past and how you used to do things with people that are no longer with us. And a lot of heartache ensues. But I want to get you past that point. I've got a mother and father that passed over, and I've got relatives also passed over. And I celebrate the memory of those that have passed, because Christmas is about giving. It's giving them, those that have passed, an honor in my place, in my home, for being here, in my memories, in my heart. It sounds strange, but how's that going to work? Well, what makes you happy? Really, think about it. What makes you happy? Christmas really is about giving. And Spirit, that are on the other side, are trying their hardest to communicate with you. As a medium, I've seen a lot of things that people say, yeah, I can't believe that. That's fine. Each to their own. But I've seen too much and shared too much and found out what I thought was guesswork wasn't. It was accurate. You got to remember, you've got something in there called a brain. It's full of memories. And those memories span a lifetime. A lot you can't really remember unless something triggers a memory. But if you look at yourself as a computer, in the modern day and age, when you buy a new computer, it's got all these programs in it, and they have to be activated to work. Well, that's similar to the brain. You've got all those memories, i.e. programs. And sometimes you remember things at the oddest of times, or smell something, hear something, taste something, and it reminds you of somebody that's passed, somebody in your heart. Well, it's not you remembering, it's Spirit activating those memories. So Christmas for them is a special time to be with their loved ones, and they can't be there physically. This is why Christmas is about giving. Spirit are giving you those memories back into the front of your memory now, the conscious memory. Can you remember when we used to do this with such and such? Can you remember when we did this? That Spirit saying, I'm there. I still remember those moments. We are still connected. And this show, Going Solo Media, Dare to Dream, is going beyond the everyday lifestyle that you think you know. Are you strong enough in your own heart and belief to realize there's more to life after death? We're Spirit having a human experience. We're all given gifts. And this is one of my gifts, is sharing with you today on my show, Dare to Dream. And I want you to realize that every single memory you've got that makes you happy or sad, you've got a choice with. You can look at it in a positive or a negative. I prefer to look for the positive, because it's easier to be smiling than it is to be sad. Use less muscles smiling than the other way. I didn't know that for years. But then my mother told me, did you know? Wow. So that's why it's easier to smile. Yes, she says. I want you to celebrate Christmas, not just on the one day, which is important, don't get me wrong. It is important that you bring family and loved ones that are still living into your area, into your energy, and you share that energy together. It's not always going to be in harmony. You're still going to have arguments and bust-ups and all that. But you have a choice to make it a fun day. Every day for me is Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. Spirit taught me this because I say every morning I arise, I get up. Yes, got another chance. And I'm thankful that I managed to wake up in the morning. My wife loves me. My family loves me. My immediate family's here. I've got my pets and my dog. You know, everything's here. Now I choose to make this day thankful, and I'm grateful for the day. And then the Christmas is the giving. Because I'm happy, I want to share that with everybody else. This is why I do this show. I want to share my energy of positive, happy, not being ungrounded. I'm very grounded about it. But I want you to realize you have the power to enjoy your life, regardless of what anybody says or does. It's your choice. So I think Spirit will love Christmas more than you do. Think about it. This is a thinking show today, but it's also one with, I hope, information that'll make you happy. I've had a week that you wouldn't believe. Everything was going wrong. And I thought, why? And then suddenly everything started clicking into place. The good news is I had a technical hitch yesterday, got it fixed, 2 phones, brand new, both SIM cards quit, my wife's and mine. It took 4.5 hours to fix, 2.5 on the phone, 2 hours physically in the phone center. But it fixed. But whilst my phone was getting fixed, I met a lady whose energy made mine look as though I was asleep. She was so positive. She had so much compassion for everybody in the situation. She said, well, it's Christmas. You've got to enjoy Christmas. We'll do the best we can. And she was gung-ho. She was into it. And I went, I like this lady. And then I found out, confirmed, my wife's daughter's coming from England with a boyfriend. It's confirmed for Monday. Brilliant. I've done all the jobs I set out to do. Pressure washing, cleaning, carpets, you name it, everything's done. I never thought I'd get it done. But Christmas for me is making the house safe, secure. I've got everything ready to be done. Sorry about the scratching noise. That's my little dog, Bo. He's making a bed behind me. But you see, every chance you get to make your life better is a choice. Spirit want you to think about your choices every day. How do you go up and help somebody? Do you think, what's in it for me? Or just do it? Well, I'm one of the latter. I just do it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I just do it. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. But in order for me to understand and accept my mistakes and my positive attitude, got me where I am today. There is nothing in my past I regret. I wouldn't change it. You can wish a lot of things, but spirits, look at Scrooge movie, the 3 ghosts. I look at it, body, mind, and spirit. On Scrooge, fantastic movie. You have a choice every day to have Christmas every day, but we celebrate the day because of the symbology. This Going Solo network is a symbol that I hope you'll make a routine in your life, because we in this group of Going Solo Network want you to stand up and be true to yourselves. It's not about being isolated. It's being standing up and saying, I am me, 100%. This is it. There's no veneer. There's no pretense. There's no hidden agenda. This is me. I've got all this stuff around me because everything there behind me is from my past. I accept it as my past. But it's also making me a better person today because I've learned from that past. These shows are about helping you. There's so many varieties in the Going Solo Network. Just link to the show and see all the variety of options you can have. It's your Christmas online. Now, if you want to get hold of me or any of the teams that are on this Going Solo Network, go to the link. But here's my personal link. Now it's the Brit77. That's THEBRITT77 at hotmail.com. My website is Medium Graham Williamson. Please spell the name right. It's GRAHAM Williamson .online, or you can give me a telephone call. It's 352-409-1060. Please leave a voice message and I will get back to you as soon as I can, because I want to help a lot of people, and this media and the options I've given you makes it easier for you to do so. And if you want a reading or a question, put it in the comments and I'll read it and I can help you. If I can't help you today on the show, I'll help you private, because some things are best done offline and in privacy. But I do readings online. I don't have to physically meet people. You can just say hi and I'll pick up on your energy, because the spirit of Christmas is going through me every day, as I said. My energy is high every day. I made a comment to Cece, who's helping in the background, doing all the technical stuff. I said, I feel like I've had a ton of coffee and I'm hyper. It's because everything is here within me. I'm letting it out. Oh, hi, Pam. Lovely to see you, gal. This is one of my friends. And she is a gifted medium as well. But we train each other because we're never too big to learn. I'm at the bottom of the rung. I'm not even on the ladder. Now, my show's called Dare to Dream. I'm your host, Graham Williamson. I'm an international medical, intuitive, and evidential medium and psychic. I can do private, group readings, online, Zoom, whatever, telephone, text, in person. I do group readings. I'm an officiate with Universal Life Ministries, and I can do weddings. You see, I've got so many strings to my bow. I'm not stuck for anything to do. In fact, I retired 2 years ago. And after like a month hiatus in the 2 years, I have never been busier. The things I'm doing now, I have to plan one day off a week, because every other day is occupied with something of giving back to people. I'm a retired Royal Navy veteran. I did not see combat, but I was involved. And I survived. Why? Things happened in my past that people died in my place. But I want to celebrate their life. It's not about being sad. My friend is in heaven now, and he knows I respect and honor him and the memory of what he did for me. And I would be ashamed not to make my life better because of what he did. You see, you got to where you are to be here in front of this show, watching the recording or live, because of your past. Are you happy with your past? Spirit are happy with their past because now they can see from up there in their realm past, present, and future, simultaneous, whatever they want to. And when they come into the human body today, they bring down the expectancy of seeing the material world. As I said earlier, spirit having a human existence or experience. They want to experience life in what they saw from up there, which is why some people have this deja vu or something seems familiar and you know you've never done it. It's because you've seen it from up there. You see, spirit are up there watching us all the time. And they would interfere in your life 28/7 if you allowed it. I don't. I have rules. I want to go to sleep at night. I want privacy. Unless it's life or death, that's the rule. Leave me alone. Now, I've been doing this all my life, but it's got stronger over the last 20 years because I dared to dream. And the reason why, you see that picture? Oops, I can never do this right. That dream catcher is the last gift my mother gave me. It was a hand-sewn sampler with the words "Dare to Dream." She was a rescue medium. And we talked 2 hours the night before she was due to have an operation, which she knew she wasn't going to survive. But we got rid of a lot of issues. We were laughing and joking in a 2-hour conversation. It was the last time I spoke to her. But she gave me one gift. She said, I gave you life to live it better than you think. So stop thinking, do. Stop trying, do. Life's about experience. Your spirit inside your body, your physical body, is here to learn things. If it makes you sad, question it. Christmas is coming. You want all the negative out of the way by Christmas Day, but you've got to do it now. That's why every day for me is Christmas. I make sure the negative is left behind when I get out of bed or before I go to bed. For whatever experience I've had through the day, I want to say another one. Tomorrow, I'm going to do even better. Now, I meet people similar to Pam and Cece and all the other guys that I've spoken to in the Going Solo network. They are like-minded people, but different levels, different energies. I like their energy. It makes me inspired. It makes me push myself more to help them. In turn, I know they're helping me. It's not planned. It's not about money. It's about giving. Spirit know you better than you know yourself because they see you, they hear you, they feel you. They're in your memories. They know you. But you think on the negative. You think on the sadness, oh, they've gone, and yet physically you can't hug them anymore. But you remember the hugs. You remember the laughter. You remember the crazy meals that all went wrong, the burning of the pudding or whatever it was. You remember and had a laugh. Remember those things that made you laugh. Remember those things that made you feel loved or you were giving love. Spirit wants you to think of Christmas as one of their special times, like Halloween, Thanksgiving, New Year, Easter, birthdays, anniversaries. All those moments are just pivotal points for you. At the back on this side, you'll see an eagle. My daughter drew that in England. And she's learning to be an artist. She is one, but she's learning to be a better artist. And she asked me, what do you think of this picture? And being a father, I said, fantastic. But I can't do that with her. I said, well, the dimensions are good. Oh, what's it? Would you please give to share one of you? Oh. Oh. Okay, I'll do that. Just 1 second. And she literally thanked me for my critique. I'm no drawer. The only thing I can draw is breath and checks. You know, for money. That's the only thing I'm good at drawing. She, on the other hand, is a phenomenal artist. And her son did the rainbow, Jacob. That's a Jake, my grandson. He did that. And the picture Immediately behind me there, that's my grandfather, done by a spirit artist. You see, all these things from my past make my day better. Right. I was asked to recount one of the funniest things I did. Well, I've been toying for many years about learning ASL, which is American Sign Language. I managed to learn to sign my name, and that's it. But I've always wanted to help people with disabilities. Now, I don't see a person with a disability. I have the disability of communicating. So I want to make myself better to communicate to anybody. Doesn't matter who you are. Race, color, creed, doesn't matter who you are. And I was in a restaurant where I was doing readings, and this couple came up, and they were deaf. And I was, yeah, here's my chance. And they had an app on their phone called Otter, O-T-T-E-R. And as I spoke, it transcribed the words on the screen of the phone so they could read what I was saying. The reading went phenomenally. Excuse me. I actually saw the spirit of a son and a daughter that had passed, young, about 9 or 10. And I thought at first, because the wife was sitting down and I was reading her, but I looked over next to her husband, I saw this boy and girl. Now, I don't often see physical shapes. I just feel it. And I felt and saw in my mind's eye a boy and a girl. And I said to the lady, I see that you've had 2 children that have passed. And she couldn't take it. I said, well, I'm not rescinding it. This is what I'm seeing. And it's for you, that they're still growing. And I want to thank you that you were in their life. They wanted to experience being born, not to live as we do now. I know that sounds odd, but remember, some children are born stillborn. Some mothers have to have emergency cesareans. And others, the child dies not long after birth or just before birth. Some are strangled by the umbilical cord. All these things are known by the divine energy. We as humans don't, and it rips our hearts to pieces. But me passing on what these 2 children were saying to me, to these 2 deaf people, was phenomenal. The weight of their shoulders was visible. And I told them about the grandparents, I told them certain other things. What? How did you know that? And then they left after to pay. They donated. I didn't charge them. They donated. They were so happy. Then the husband comes back and he said to me, they weren't my wife's children. They were my previous girlfriend's children. And both the son was first and the daughter died at birth. Now I can go and tell her what you've said and give her peace of heart. Merry Christmas. This is Reverend Graham Williamson on Dare to Dream, Going Solo Network. And we do network radio, TV, and podcasts. My email address is thebrit77, that's THEBRITT77 @hotmail.com. And my website, mediumgrahamwilliamson.online. Please spell Graham, Graham, Williamson online. And my telephone number is 352-409-1060. Please leave a voice message. And we're about to go on a break for a few minutes, but we will be back and I'll tell you some more stories. Thank you for watching for now, but don't go away. This is just a little break. Welcome back, everybody. I love that music. And the jewelry and everything. But my show is Dare to Dream, and I'm your host, Graham Williamson, international medical intuitive, evidential medium, and psychic. And I say the evidential medium. What does that mean? But Spirit gave me lots of gifts when I came over. The divine energy did. And one of the funniest readings I ever did was I was given a reading to a lady on my left in the church. And I kept on being drawn to three ladies in the front row, right-hand side. And I was trying my hardest to concentrate on my left. Now, every time I looked to the right, this is what happened. I felt like I was slobbering. I could not stop this. Every time I looked at this lady in the middle of the three. And I said to the lady I was reading, sorry about this, there's going to be a pause. I'll be right back because I've got to sort this out because this lady here is really getting into my physical. And I looked at the lady and I said, your mother had the worst set of unfitted teeth I've ever met. She used to take them out to talk, put them back in to smile. Yeah, I could do with one of them. But you see, this lady that was in spirit still had the mannerisms and the fun aspect about her teeth. And she used to take them out and scare the grandkids with them. And I was demonstrating all this to this lady. And she was howling with laughter. And the two women on either side, evidently their daughters, what's all this about? They didn't know the grandmother. She passed before they were old enough to remember. And she says, that was my mum. She borrowed my dad's teeth and used them as her own. He thought he'd lost them because losing it a little bit when he was getting older. So she snapped them. So they didn't fit her. And it was so funny. But it proved to these women, and what I said to them about what they'd done before they left the house to come to the church to listen to the readings, they did privately. Nobody else saw or heard. But what Spirit gave me, the lady in the spirit with a badly fitting teeth, saying, don't forget the toothbrush. And this one picks up the toothbrush. See, nobody knows this, not even my two girls. That was my secret. Don't forget the toothbrush. You see, every day can be Christmas. Every day. It's what are you prepared to do with your energy to make somebody's energy lift? I've been reading, as I said, all my life, but especially in the last 20 years. And I've met phenomenal mediums and psychics. And I didn't know I was a medical intuitive about 6 months ago now. But you see, we all feel things, and spirit are always with us. They want me to talk, but I'm controlling it. I'm not going to channel, not in my show. Because when I start doing this, I know it means channeling. And no, this show is about spirit, what spirit thinks of Christmas. On my show, Dare to Dream, with WGSN-DB Going Solar Network, radio, TV, and podcasts. You can join in as a host or as a guest. You can make your comments. You can ask questions. Well, we do our best to answer them on the show or in private later, because this is about communication, clear communication. Everybody's got phones nowadays in this country, just about. But I'm thinking of those people that don't have phones, don't have computers, don't have homes. Don't forget, you've got a home and the weather's been atrocious, very hot or very cold, winds, tornado, and lots of people have lost a lot of things and life, not even counting the pandemic. What type of Christmas are you going to have? I want to help other people. I go to a veterans cafe called the Combat Cafe, local to me in Umatilla, in Florida. And I sit and listen to the veterans. Some of them have PTSD. Now, as I said, I'm not a combat veteran. I'm a retired Navy. I understand what they went through. But when I bring them from the brink of a breakdown again, because they have them all the time, these people, heroic people, male, female, doesn't matter, young, old, doesn't matter, to make them laugh about some of the things that they've forgotten about. Or they remember at times the PTSD occurring, or triggers that make them remember the PTSD. That's why disability isn't from the people with a disability. It's your ability or disability of communicating with them to lift them up. My guides, my spirit helpers, got me here today to talk about what Spirit thinks of Christmas. Stop thinking of it as just one day. We celebrate one day, but we can live Christmas every day. My friend Pam and my wife, those two chat 90 to dozen like the long lost sisters. But she's a medium. And I'm telling her stuff that she never realized what she could do. And she's telling me stuff. As I say, I'm 67 now. I've been doing this all my life. She's teaching me stuff I never knew existed. And that's the beauty of spirit communication. We were meant to meet people for a purpose. And our purpose is to give, support, love, and raise each other's vibration to a positive way. We put up all these Christmas decorations around our homes and outside and have all these lights, everybody's way. That's your giving. That is your symbol of giving. I like to leave my lights up all year, but my wife says, after about 3 or 4 months, can I reduce them down a bit? But my spirit doesn't stop me enjoying every Christmas I have. And I've had 67. Yay. I didn't think I'd live past 30 because of the way I was. The turmoil I went through, the troubles I went through. I did not see past 30. I couldn't envision it. Now I don't worry about when my time has come. I have no control of it anyway. So why worry about it? I just live my life to the best of my ability now, every minute. I want to help people every minute. This is my gift every minute to everybody. I was doing readings in the place, and as I say, I found out my friends, the owner of the place, the general manager, just quit. And they were short staffed. I said, "That Vivian, really? What can you do? I'm a cook, retired." And I helped them. You see, I learned from my past, but it doesn't hold me back. I can use it to make a better future. I made her smile, helped her staff out. I'm 67, I can't work anymore, but I helped. You see, you're only limited by your limitation. This is why Going Solo Network, the WGSN-DB, digital broadcast, Going Solo Network, radio, TV and podcast is so important to me, and I hope it becomes important to you. Because we in this network want to help you 24/7 if we can. We've all got different shows. I'm the medium. In fact, I'm a skinny medium. I can have a laugh about myself. Grass doesn't grow on a busy street, so my mother often told me. So, boy, my brain must be working overtime. But you see, I can laugh with and at myself in a positive way. And I don't live in fairyland. I don't live in spirit. I work with spirit. I'm here on this earth to help people of this earth. And in doing so, I'm passing messages from those who are no longer here, the spirit who are no longer physically here for Christmas. You are here watching this. So I hope When you watch the show, you leave a like, a comment, and you share. Because that could be your Christmas gift to somebody else. From what I'm saying, may help somebody not feel depressed, not feel alone. We've got people talking about divorce, parents or fathers. What do you do with your kids? We've got so many options in this network. It's like Christmas. Pick whichever one you want to go to, and I guarantee you're going to be helped. Not immediately sometimes, but sometimes, yes, immediately. You have to open your mouth. You have to do things. Not trying, doing. Now, we just had the winter solstice, 12/21/2021. Now, one of my friends in England, who I do readings with, she does angel cards, I do my mediumship. She had a 1-minute meditation. She does it every year to celebrate the positive attitude of this world and to give people love, peace of mind. This network is just a facet of that peace of mind. But you have to join in. Stand up and say, I want to be heard, or I want to share, or I want to give, or I need help. Stand up and be accounted. We are here to help you on this network. We can have laughs, we can have cries, because I love both, because I'm human and I'm experiencing all types of emotion. I've been there. I'm a recovered alcoholic. I've been married twice before. I failed. But I didn't. I learned from my past. I've got a big family, and it got bigger mysteriously 5 years ago now. I found I've got more sisters than a brother. I never knew. But every day I found that I'm connected more and more to more and more people. And this network's helped me. I want to give you something to think about. Do you love yourself, or do you only love giving to others? Think about it. But this is Dare to Dream show. Oh, what's this? Belief in spirit wants all our hearts. Yeah, that's the one gift people are limited by. Time. Spirit don't have time, as I said earlier. Thank you, Pamela. That was a beautiful point. You see, my show is taking my time, my limited time, and I give it freely because I want you to know you're not alone. I'm Graham Williamson, International Medical Intuitive Evidential Medium and Psychic. This is my show, Dare to Dream, on WGSN-DB, Going Solo Network, radio, TV, and podcasts. I'm on every other Wednesday, bi-weekly, at 5 p.m. And I want to be here next year, in 2022, with more people coming in. So please share, like, and comment, because this network can help a lot of people. It's helped me. I've now got my corner in my front room. Oh, by the way, this is my wife's gift to me. I love it. She makes bracelets and everything. She's phenomenal. Every day's Christmas when she says, oh, Graham, what do you think of this? Oh, what do you think of that? Do you want it? Hell yeah, I want it. I love it. I love the colours. I love the vibrancy. And it's a gift. And she sees how much it makes me happy. You see, when I found my wife today, I found out I had to be happy in myself to make her happy. That's the type of love I've got with my wife. I didn't learn it in the first two, but they helped me realize where I went wrong. You see, when you love somebody enough, you've got to love yourself first, not selfishly. Spirit inside you know why you're here. And self-enlightenment is realizing your purpose of being here. Not many people realize it. Some do. I know my gift is I found out I'm here as a teacher. Because I've done so many different jobs, so many experiences, and I'm able to help people on so many different levels. I'm shocked of how much I've actually experienced. And in that experience, I'm able to help people. I'm not a nurse or medic. I'm not qualified in any of that field. And when I do the words international medical intuitive, I have to tell people I'm not medically trained or certified. I evaluate what I feel from you by the energy we share. As I say, I can do it online, on a phone, text, in person, video, whatever. Because everybody gives out energy. And this is the energy that spirit share with us. This is why Christmas is so important. To be happy within yourself. So others can look at you and say, they're happy. That makes me happy. When somebody's sad, what do you do about it? Yes. Yeah, my wife doesn't think it's work. She will sit down and create these wonderful necklaces and bracelets that I've got on. I'm not trying to sell my wife stuff. It's just a simple fact. What she does out of love. It's her passion. It makes her unwind. She relaxes and she creates. Like my daughter with the pictures. She creates something that makes me happy. My wife does the same. My two stepdaughters here, they do. They make me happy. And my son in England and all the kids and grandkids, they make me happy. And it's because they're happy. Every day is Christmas, folks. And this is why my show, Dare to Dream, is about dare you think past the limit that you put upon yourself. The body isn't just the face and the flesh and blood. It's the energy within you that reaches and touches other people. I walk around town with my wife and people are watching my wife because something about her makes, what was that? What did I feel? Her energy is so different to a lot of people because she gives unconditional love, literally. And she's not, oh, I'm living with spirit. Oh, I'm doing. No, she's very grounded. She goes around barefoot all the time. She's in the garden. She's creating bracelets. And you can see the Christmas tree here. That's a bead of beads and safety pins we make ourselves. You know, we put it all together ourselves, I should say. We create things to share. I put one of these on my register when I was working for a big company. I asked permission. Can I put it up there to make Christmas feeling? I'm not selling them. I'm just showing. And it made people happy. Every day. Before Thanksgiving, I was having the Christmas tree on my register. And those that know me or to verify this, I'm crazy. I broke all the rules in a good way because I made people happy. But it's not me, Graham, who's thinking about this. It's the spirit within me that's connected to the spirit that is around each and every one of us, the divine energy that is everything. I share that energy amplified because I don't box it in. I don't think of an ulterior motive or self. This is why I love the WGSN, Going Solo Network, because it's not about them. It's what they can do for you. That's my Christmas present. It's been, 5-6 months now? Well, I don't know how long I've been doing the show now. It's just that I've learned that I can do a lot more by sharing with you freely. So I want to help you. But do you want to help yourself? Do you want to change? Do you want to be able to be as happy as I am? Because I tell you, my life is not a bed of roses. But it makes life worthwhile when you see the positive in your life, within yourself, and how you give it to somebody else. There's a lot of relationship programs in Going Solo Network. And I'm sure they will help you even more than I can. Mine's about the spirit of people, because I'm a medium and I work with God's energy, God's gift within me. We all have gifts. It's whether you listen to them and use them in a positive manner. Some people don't like it. Some people say it's bad. That's fine. But we have to have a balance of good and bad. It's like light and dark. Christmas is about the star of Bethlehem of Christ. I'm not preaching here, but this is what Christmas was about. The birth of someone. And we all look to that in a positive manner. That's why it's called Christmas. Mass. People. I want you to look at Christmas this year with a difference. I want you to use the title of my show, Dare to Dream, on Going Solo Network as a stepping stone for your Christmas every day. Because spirit within you knows you are better than you think. The second you stop thinking of me, and listen to your heart, this is where Christmas amplifies. The energy amplifies. Because the more positive you are, and I say it with a grounded attitude. I have to repeat this time again, because it's not about being ungrounded and living in fairyland and, with spirit. No, we're spirit having a human, physical experience. All the mediums I've met and respect and love is because they're grounded. They each have a different facet of the same energy, the divine energy of Christmas. Yeah, I said the divine energy of Christmas. We knew Christmas was coming the whole year, from the last Christmas and the time before that and the time before, as many Christmases as you've had. You all look forward to a day of a birthday, anniversary, Christmas. But what change do you do to enjoy it now, today? Because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I'm not saying everybody's going to die or anything like that, but you never know when your time is up. Time is limited for each of us. Some are born, still born. Some live to 107. There's a heck of a gap, 107 years. I know somebody's been older than that in China, but I don't know how long I've got on this earth, but I'm happy to spend time with you at WGSN Network. And I'm your host, Graham Williamson, international medium, psychic, and the words just want to roll from me. And there's my my information if you want to contact me. I had a brain aneurysm, my brain went, but Spirit do that to me. But if you want to contact me via email, thebrit77@hotmail.com. That's THEBRITT77@hotmail.com. Medium Graham Williamson, all one word. .online is my website. Telephone 352-409-1060. Please leave a voice message. Now the show's about to close, so please like, comment, and share. And if I can help you, email, phone me, whatever, because this show is about you. And this is the WGSN-DB Going Solo Network. And I'm your host on Dare to Dream, Graham Williamson, international medical, intuitive, evidential medium, and psychic. And it's been a pleasure being here before Christmas. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas day today, next day, and Saturday, blow the roof off the house. Have the blast of a lifetime. But take that memory and live it again and again and again. It never gets old. I've had 67. This is my 67th Christmas. And I still feel like my very first Christmas time as a child, because I saw spirit around me, in my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, my uncle, my sisters and my brother, my animals, my garden, and the fairies at the bottom of that garden. Yep, I saw fairies. I love every single Christmas because of my past. And I want to thank you for being here today. And even though the weather's bad, hot or cold, wherever you are, and disasters have happened, what can you do to make somebody's Christmas better? I'm doing the best I can and sharing now with you. Please think of those less fortunate than yourself. Stand up and be accountable. It's not about what you can get out of it other than peace of mind that you helped. Because Christmas is sad for a lot of elderly people, people are ill. Go knock on the neighbour's door and say, are you okay? Now I've got to go. Thank you for coming. Merry Christmas and have a wonderful day.